The Effortless Escape: Quit porn immediately without any willpower or any sense of deprivation or sacrifice. Disclaimer: this audio-video presentation was generated using AI for accessibility and format purposes only. All content, ideas, and authorship belong to Luke Bradshaw, the author of Effortless Escape. This presentation does not claim ownership, authorship, or originality of the material and exists solely to present the book's content in audio-video form. Full credit for the work belongs entirely to Luke Bradshaw. If you benefit from this content, please seek out and read the original book in full, without skipping chapters, as the author instructs. This does not represent a Christian worldview. However, the material is very helpful, which is why I have taken the time to create an audio version so I could host it on this channel. Chapter 23. Just one little peek. This is the undoing of many using the willpower method. They'll go through 3 or 4 days and then have the odd peak to tide them over. They don't realize the devastating effect this has on their morale. For most users, their first peek at the tube site harem was not as good as sex with a real person. The clips that are clean are few and far between, giving their conscious minds a boost, thinking, "Good, that wasn't entirely all that enjoyable. I'm losing the urge and am not that into the shocking stuff." In fact, the reverse is the case. Get it clear in your mind. Enjoyment of orgasm wasn't the reason you quit porn. If users were there for orgasm alone, they'd never watch more than one clip. The only reason why you needed porn was feeding that little monster. Just think, after being starved for 4 days, how precious that one peek must have been to it. Your conscious mind is unaware, but the fix your body received is communicated to your subconscious, and all your sound preparation will be undermined. There'll be a little voice at the back of your mind saying that, in spite of all logic, the sessions are precious and you want another one. That little peek has 2 damaging effects. It keeps the little monster alive in your body. Worse, it keeps the big monster alive in your mind. If you had the last peek, it'll be easier to have the next one. Porn is a mousetrap without cheese, only poison. Using willpower, you have to convince yourself not to grab the cheese, but Effortless Escape allows you to see its poison. You don't need to avoid it, you just don't go into it. Above all, remember, just one peek is how people get into the addiction in the first place.